Hey YouTube, hey Alopecians, I'm Ashley and this is The Remix. Today we're going to talk about hair loss, what has worked for me personally, medication-wise, and other remedies, as well as do a little bit of makeup. I'm doing a classic, like, smoky eye, and I'm going to match it over here. So let's go. When I was first diagnosed, I was 15 years old, which is a terrible age to be diagnosed with your hair falling out. And I had when it first fell out, I had really thick curly hair, really thick curly blonde hair. I always had it really thick since birth. The spots started out slowly. There was one spot right here that was like the size of like a $50 or quarter. I mean, it wasn't very big. It was just one spot. And then another spot came at the back. And then they slowly came. But they slowly came. And my doctor treated them with steroid injections and Rogaine. But the way the steroid injections go, for those of you that don't know or haven't had them, what they do is they stop the hair from falling out any further. So if here's the circle, if this is the circle, say you've got this circle and this is your circle on your head that's falling out. You want to go around the circle with the shots around the perimeter. And so that's what they do. They just do fast little shots around the perimeter. And that helps your hair not fall out anymore in that area. And that really does work. Now, where it's already fallen out and it's completely bald and smooth, or you've got just a few little hairs in the middle, I was told to use men's Rogaine foam. Check with your doctor, but unless you're trying to get pregnant, it's totally safe to use men's Rogaine foam twice a day. Make sure you rub it in really well. It seemed to really promote the hair growth. I also, at that time, I was, like I said, 15. So I was in a really stressful school environment. I changed schools. So take any stress that you can out of your life, take it out, because I'm 100% convinced, as many of you are, that stress is a major cause of kicking off alopecia. Let's see, let's do a little bit of under. So, my doctor gave me, my shots, when I was 15, my spots would pop up and then go, and then one would start growing. So it was sort of like whack-a-mole. Like they would start growing back and then a new one would pop up. But there was never more than like 4 or 5 spots at a time. It never got out of hand. So never more than 4 or 5 spots at a time. So it was pretty manageable. I had thick hair, so I could just style my hair in a way that you couldn't tell. And after about 1.5 years of that treatment, the shots and the Rogaine twice a day, religiously, it came back. And it stayed back for 20 years. So to all of you that are young out there especially, there is plenty of hopium to have right now, because I am a walking proof that it can come back and stay. For 20 years, I didn't have an issue. I thought to myself, oh, that was just something that happened when I was younger, and I didn't realize that it was ever going to come back. My doctor told me it might come back if you have children, and he was right. He was definitely right, because my hair fell out the second go around at age 35. I'm about to be 37. So at age 35, when I became pregnant with my son, my hair had already been falling sort of in and out before that, but it started getting thinner and thinner throughout my pregnancy. Everybody told me it would thicken up, and I was like really excited about that, but it never did. It just got thinner and thinner, and then when he was about 3 months old, it was so thin is when I finally had to just shave it. I couldn't bear it anymore. So this time around, I started a new job working in psychology with 3 and 4-year-olds. Can you imagine how stressful that can be every day? So I didn't realize it, but this little boy came up to me and he said, "Miss Ashley, you have a spot on your head." And I thought to myself, what? And I looked in the mirror and I thought, oh my God, here we go again. So I went back to the same dermatologist that had helped cure me the last time. And I thought to myself, well, you know, the first time everything came back, it'll come back this time. No, you know, this is no big deal. But what I didn't realize was how much actual stress I was under. You know, it was just, I mean, we all have stressful lives, but these days things are at a higher rate of speed. And I've always been a person that I will get things done and I will get them done quick, but to be rushed and to be shuffled back and forth the way my job was, it was insane, and it brought on tons of stress and anxiety, and I should have gotten out when I first noticed it. So that's a tip. If you start something new and it's stressing you out and your hair starts falling out, stop it immediately, because I would give anything to go back and quit. Oh, goodness. Now, so after the little boy told me, I went to my dermatologist. We started using the same regimen as before, doing the shots and the Rogaine, and it got better until my son was born. And once I shaved it, the coronavirus hit and everything sort of shut down, and I really couldn't get to a dermatologist for like 8 or 9 months. So after I shaved it for like 9 months, I just didn't see a dermatologist. And then one of my doctors referred me to a younger, new dermatologist because she thought he might have some new sort of information or insight. And I went to him, and he said he was going to try to get me in a JAG inhibitor study. And I was like, that's great. That'd be awesome. And then I never really heard back from him anymore. So I returned back to my old original dermatologist, and he recently started me on Vytorin and Allegra. And for those of you that don't know, Vytorin is a cholesterol medication, but it actually can help your hair start growing back. And guess what? It is starting to grow back. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let's see. Please forgive my head, but it is starting to grow back a little. And even up in the front, like, I have not seen this much hair growth in a year. I haven't seen this much since it fell out, since I shaved it and it was completely gone. This is insane. So Vytorin, which is for cholesterol, which I don't have a cholesterol problem at all, but I have to get my liver checked for it because it can affect your liver. But I had a liver test a week ago, and they said it was perfectly fine. So I'm fine with that. Also, Allegra. Good old Allegra. I have allergies. I have like every allergy known to man. So I've always taken allergy pills, but he wanted me to take Allegra, and I thought, well, I take Zyrtec. Can I just take that? And he said, no, Allegra. And I thought, okay, like, calm down. You're the doctor. Okay, I'll do what you say. And he said, for some reason, Allegra, that used to be a prescription, now is over the counter completely. Well, at least in the United States. Allegra is an inflammation drug, and inflammation is one of the main causes of alopecia. So, of course, that would be a good thing to have. Anyway, there's my progress. My longest hair is like 1 inch. So Vytorin and Allegra is where I am on this completely bald journey. The second time I've been hit with having alopecia issues in my life. This, I just want to show y'all I don't know if you can see, I looked like when I had hair. It was very thick. There's my husband. He's very cute. I'm very lucky. Anyway, I'm rambling. How are we looking out there? Let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know of any topics that y'all want to discuss, or if you have any questions about anything. I might have been through it. Might be able to help you out or guide you to the right place. Anyway, let's see. Just a little bit under the eyes, so I don't look so old. Y'all, my birthday is February 8th. I'm gonna be old. Anyway, alopecians out there in the world, have a wonderful Sunday. Just remember to love yourself more than your hair. You are worth it. And bald is beautiful. I love you guys. Bye.